You know, this football season has literally flown by. The regular season ending tonight. The playoffs begin next week. Hello, everyone. I'm Dom Tiberi. Welcome to First and 10.
And I'm Dave Holmes. Big games all over the place in Week 10. None bigger, though. We circled this one back in August. Two teams chasing perfection.
Yeah, Dave, I agree. No question about that. As we head to Gahanna, the 9-0 Lions hosting 9-0 the Panthers of Pickerington North. These two teams loaded with talent. Both the teams looking for perfection, a 10-0 record. Yeah, the fans certainly pumped for this one. First quarter, pick it up. North getting out first. Michael Taylor running hard here up the gut and refusing to go down. He will pick up 30 yards before he's brought down. Then 5 plays later, and they will finish it off. Landon O'Connell connecting with Derrick Ross Jr. for the touchdown. The Panthers jumping out to a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, Gahanna comes back. Brennan Ward, our athlete of the week, finds Cam Frazier. How about that? 45 yards for the touchdown. We're tied at 7. Fast forward, this game goes to double overtime. Dior Hubbard with the touchdown right here. Lions led 35-28. North, a chance to come back. But Terrell Holcomb getting it done on defense for the Lions. The interception to end the game. Gahanna, perfect season, undefeated, 35-28 to win in double overtime.
Woo! We are off and running. Canal Winchester trying to cap off a perfect season, hosting the Big Walnut Golden Eagles. We saw a lot of undefeated teams struggle tonight. This game really a defensive battle for most of the way. The Indian defense sets the tone early on. Harley Hanna into the backfield. He comes up with the sack, so Canal Winchester forced to punt. Guess who blocks that? It's Harley Hanna again, but the offense couldn't take advantage, so the game still scoreless. On the other side, Big Walnut defense just as good. Brody Hatfield, quick pursuit to the sideline, takes the runner down, and then in the second quarter, Hatfield makes another play. Golden Eagle interception. Like I said, a lot of defense in this one, but Big Walnut hands Canal its first loss of the season. Final score 17-10. So 2 good games down, 8 more to go.
And for our next 2 games, we're going to check in with the third member of our team, the one and only Adam King, who's under the lights.
9 times Hilliard Bradley stepped on the field this season, and 9 times they've walked off with a win. So tonight on the line, perfection, history, and playoff positioning for the Jaguars. But first, we're going to head over to Upper Arlington. The Bears, they're not undefeated, but they are trying to take momentum into the playoffs. Tonight, hosting Hilliard Davidson. That's I'm Still Standing from the UA Band. Both the Bears and Davidson will still be standing after this week. And these highlights, they're brought to you by Defense. It wins championships. No score in this game until 2 minutes left in the first half when Connor McLean breaks away to put the Bears in the red zone. And they're playing that field goal music because field goals are highlights too, especially when they are the only points scored in the first half. Upper Arlington, they would add another TD in the second. They win over Hilliard Davidson. Now to one of the best games of the night. Bradley, 4 quarters from perfection. It doesn't seem Kaufman is scared, though. Third quarter down by 7, and you've got to have Hart. The QB keeper, and Quinn Hart ties this game up at 7, and that deserves more cowbell. Kaufman, they get the ball back tied up, and they're moving down the field again, this time, though, burning some clock. That's when Davin White dives into the end zone to put them up 14-7. Bradley can't do anything on offense, so Kaufman gets it back, drains the clock to just 15 seconds left. They go to punt, but it's blocked. The Jags have life. One final play for an undefeated season, but it hits the turf, and with it, perfection is no more for Hilliard Bradley. Kaufman, the Rocks are rolling into the playoffs, winning 14-7.
I love our seniors, man. These guys are great, and now we get to go compete to see how long we can keep going with them. So we're excited, man. The character in our program is right. We just got to keep pushing, keep getting it better.
We're done with the regular season here in Hilliard, but we aren't done on First and 10, so we'll throw it back to you guys.
Good stuff, Adam. It's been a season to remember for the Granville Blue Aces. 9 games, 9 wins. The only thing standing in the way of an undefeated regular season is Watkins Memorial. Let's pick it up with the opening drive of the game. Granville facing 4th and short, so they turn to Long. Beckett, Long, rugby scrum. They give him the first down. Half the fans agree with that decision. Then a few plays later, no one disputing this one. Touchdown Blue Aces. They lead 7-0. We jump to the second quarter. Granville strikes again. Beckett, Long, goes to Dante Verasso. 30-yard touchdown for the Blue Aces. They take a 14-0 lead. And then just before the half, they add to it on the defensive side of the ball. Verasso with the interception. Dante kept his receipt. He'd like to return this, please. Granville wins 31-6. They are undefeated LCL champions.
All right, next we head to the City League. 4-5 Independence on the road at 3-8 Walnut Ridge. And check out the Walnut Ridge cheerleaders doing a nice job. We'll pick this one up in the third quarter. Walnut Ridge up 30-28. Independence comes back. Naquan Harris running hard. Takes it 20 yards for the touchdown. Try for 2 was no good. Sixers led 34-30. Independence keeps it going. Dante Truss breaks free on 4th down. Picks up 35 yards down to the 1-yard line. That sets up the touchdown in the fourth quarter. Dante Truss in for another score. 40-36. Sixers defense and getting it done. 4th and 4. Walnut Ridge passing, but the defense comes up with the big play. Independence wins 54-30.
Good games tonight, man. We have 6 of them done so far on 1st and 10, but we are not done with the regular season until the show ends.
Yeah, we still have highlights from 4 more games, including a big battle in the Catholic League with the Sales hosting Watterson. 1st and 10 will be right back.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us here on 1st and 10. Cannot believe the final week of the regular season ends tonight.
You know, every Friday night is certainly a celebration of high school football. We love covering these games on 1st and 10. And a huge game tonight in the Catholic League. We're talking about the Sales hosting their rivals to the west, the Eagles of Watterson. This is a huge rivalry game. The Stallions 4-5 on the year. Watterson a perfect 9-0, looking to go undefeated. You know what? The fans fired up for this one. Third quarter, DeSales up 10-3. Wanting more. Quarterback R.J. Day to Jack Elgin for the touchdown. Stallions led 17-3. Still in the third quarter, Watterson comes back. Cal Mangini takes the punt, and watch this. We're showing you because he's going to bring it all the way back for the touchdown. 67 yards. DeSales lead was cut to 17-10. Now to the third quarter. One more, and DeSales, R.J. Day to Avery Garlock for the touchdown. 45-yard strike. Stallions led 24-10. Fourth quarter, Watterson answers again. Ryan Rosinski on the quarterback run. Touchdown. The lead was cut to 24-17. The Stallions go on to win on a time running out field goal. DeSales wins 27-24. Next, we head back to the City League. 5-4 Eastmore hosting Afrocentric. 6-3 they are. And a nice job here by the Afrocentric Flag Corps. Nice job, ladies. And we'll pick the game up in the third quarter. Afrocentric up 20-0, wanting more. Caleb Anthony running hard. 11 yards for the touchdown. Try for 2 was no good. Nubians led 28-0. Late in the third, Afrocentric's defense getting it done. Nubians Jalen Turner with the sack in the end zone. Ball is loose. Chase Johnson recovering for the touchdown. Try for 2. And it's 36-0. In the fourth quarter, things get very chippy on the field. As you can see, a brawl breaks out. The game was stopped with just over 7 minutes to go. Afrocentric wins 36-0.
Columbus Academy Vikings 9-0, but the biggest challenge of the season awaits tonight. 8-1 Bishop Ready, a team that crushed Columbus Academy just last season. We start this one in the third with the Silver Knights leading. Kentrell Reinhardt, workhorse back for Bishop Ready, busts through and scores from 20 yards out. Reedy up 21-7. Still in the third, more from the Silver Knights. Quarterback Jacob Cheatham rolling right, looking deep for Dalton Miller. Dalton does the rest. Give him 75 yards to score 6. Bishop Ready plays spoiler once again with a 28-7 win. New Albany already in the playoffs. Their opponent, Westerville Central, controls their own destiny. We head to New Albany High School. The Eagles ready for flight, already up 7-0 first quarter. But the Warhawks ready to even that score. Jaston Gwynn keeps it himself. He goes 80 yards, 240 feet, 2,880 inches. I'm stalling. It's a long highlight. Touchdown, 7-7. Second quarter now. Westerville Central leads 14-7. This time New Albany evens it up. Braylon Nash, 14 yards, a keeper of his own, extra point good. It's 14-all. Later, Warhawks. Jaston Gwynn finds Elijah Harris. Touchdown Westerville Central. They lead 21-14, but New Albany wins at 45-28. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Time for top plays. We start with Bishop Reedy, quarterback Jacob Cheatham throwing it to Dalton Miller. Then watch Dalton. With inflation and interest rates, we all got to make cutbacks. There's his. Dalton goes for a 75-yard touchdown.
All right, our next play comes from Watterson at DeSales quarterback R.J. Day going to Avery Garlock for the 45-yard touchdown. DeSales beats undefeated Watterson 27-24.
I know Westerville Central didn't get the final they wanted, but how about Jaston Gwynn calling his own numbers, showing the wheels off, 80-yard touchdown. Yada, yada, yada. He's tired. By the way, shout out Jackets tonight. CBJ gets the win 3-1.
Yeah, they won 3-1. They're now 500, right?
Love it.
There you go.
Chance to get above 500 tomorrow.
Buckeyes tomorrow hosting Penn State, high noon in the Horseshoe. I'm taking Ohio State 28-14.
I respect the Nittany Lions. I will take Ohio State 27-24.
I didn't say I didn't respect them. I just think I had to give a score, and I like that score. Come on.
I'm just saying. I think it's going to be a slugfest. Hopefully it's not as ugly as it was today because that was a windy, breezy, cold, damp day at the shoe.
And I spoke to our weatherman, Jerry Martz. I said, Jerry, the weather will be good, right?
Chief meteorologist.
Good night, everyone.